The second mob is now here, and for this one, we're going to have to swim to the savannah, as I think that is where it will actually spawn. They didn't actually specify in the video. This mob is the Armadillo. While we swim to a savannah, let me quickly just roll the clip.
This is the Armadillo, one of the mobs that wants to join Minecraft. It lives in warm places, like this savanna biome. The Armadillo drops Scuffed, which can be used to craft armor for your wolf. This will give your favorite four-legged friend some extra defense against hostile mobs. I am not lost, but do you know the way to Minecraft Live?
Do you want the Armadillo to join Minecraft? Voting opens on October 13th at 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and you'll have 48 hours to cast your vote.
We didn't actually have to swim far because it is right next to the actual swamp, which is good. So, one disclaimer I am going to quickly just make. Infinite, who normally makes textures and models for me, was actually busy. So, you've got my scuffed work. And when I say this was thrown together in about 10 minutes, I'm not exaggerating. I think it was literally about 5-10 minutes that I threw this together, including the texture as well. So, the Armadillo. Now, as you can see, it is very scuffed. There is no detail on the texture at all. As you can see, I've also missed a pixel. This will be improved. I just threw something together just so we had something to look at inside of the game. But the Armadillo, it should actually do something. I don't know why it's not moving. It does have AI, as far as I know. Yep, there we go. It's now actually moving. And it does also have custom animations. I did give it a custom walking animation, although it don't actually seem to be playing anything. So the Armadillo will actually give us a Scuffed, which, as you can see, we have got right here. Now, it will actually shred these at random points, and when it does give you one of these, they can actually be turned into wolf armor. And that is exactly what it will do if this actually wins the mob vote. Now, they haven't given us too much detail on the wolf armor. We have no clue if it will be just one set, like, let's say, for example, diamond, but obviously it'll be made out of this material, or if you'll be able to dye it like you can with leather armor. They haven't actually specified that, so we'll have to wait and see, obviously, if the mob does win. I guess it's a cool mob. They do also hide within their shell, and it does actually do that within Minecraft Live, as it was hiding, and Jeb sort of boated into it, and then it kind of scared it out of the shell. So that does also seem like a cool thing, although I don't know if that would be used for anything mechanic-wise. I guess the best thing about the Armadillo is probably the wolf armor, although I don't think wolves are that good to where a whole mob should be voted for it, because they don't actually have any other uses that Minecraft have mentioned, apart from sometimes dropping these and turning them into a new wolf armor item. I would definitely say the crab claw is way better than the use for armadillos. That's only going off of the little details Minecraft provide when they do these 1 minute long mob vote videos. I don't even know if I want to look at this model anymore. I don't know if it's more horrible or if it's more scary. It just keeps looking at me, and I definitely don't like the way it looks at me. Its eyes are definitely not something that you want looking at you. Now, one thing that I would definitely say, I am just going to mention this is my thoughts on the actual mob and not something that has been confirmed. I definitely think it would be cool if you could somehow get the shell of the Armadillo. Now, I don't think they actually want you to kill this mob, because when they mentioned the Scuffed, they actually mentioned that it will pop off the Armadillo. I think it would work something like turtles, where they grow up, maybe they all drop one. I think being able to actually get a shell could be cool for some certain things. Maybe it could be used as a new type of bucket, or maybe some sort of helmet that you can wear. I did also code baby versions in the game, and the baby versions look more like hedgehogs than they do armadillos. So currently we have crabs and we have armadillos. I would definitely say that crabs probably have my vote. If they gave more info on the wolf armor, in this case of will it be just one singular item, will you be able to dye it? I think if it's one color, so let's just say the brown color of their shell, then I think that would be kind of annoying and kind of boring. It will only give them more protection, and I don't really go around taming wolves that often anyway. I definitely think the crab has the better use assigned to it. But we still have the third mob that still has to be announced. There are actually a lot of leaks going around. Some of them have been kind of confirmed as fake. There was one that would say the 3 mobs was crab, seagull, and jellyfish. That has been confirmed to be fake because obviously the armadillo has been shown. There is another one I actually did see at some point today that says the mobs are crab, armadillo, and armadillo was actually said before it got announced. It said the third one could possibly be a penguin, which if it is a penguin, that's kind of cool, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. We only have to wait, what, just under 24 hours? By the sounds of it, they are just getting lucky with the guesses because the jellyfish and seagull, unless the third one is one of them, then this one, unless the third one is a penguin, it's kind of just one of them has been correct out of the 3 on both leaks. I guess we'll probably get a leak tomorrow with 3 different mobs, and the final one will probably be the correct one again. You can actually jump in and mess around with this armadillo. We will be updating the mod regularly to fix bugs with the actual mobs. You can also get the crab within that version, and we have actually altered the AI, the texture, and also the crab claw. The armadillo will be implemented as it is right now, but I think we're going to wait a sec to actually get a better model and a better texture. By the end of today, you will be able to download Trails and Tales Plus. It will be linked in the description if you do want to download it. You can already download it and mess around with the crab, but by the end of today, you'll also be able to download it and mess around with some kind of version of the actual armadillo. Now, I haven't actually implemented the wolf armor because that is going to be quite difficult to implement, and once again, this took about 50 minutes to throw together, as I try and do it as quickly as possible to cover the mob vote as well as show you a rough idea of the mob. So a quick little recap on my opinions and my thoughts on the armadillo. It would be a cool mob to add to the game. The use it has, I don't think is that useful to me. I know some players would definitely love to have wolf armor in the game, but for someone who don't really tame wolves, I only tame wolves if they're like randomly sitting there and I have the spare bones. I definitely think pets need an update and revamp the whole wolf, cats, parrots, and taming system, because it is definitely outdated and kind of boring. So it would be cool if they updated all that, but they haven't confirmed that. So going off of just how it is, I think my vote is sticking with the crab. One thing I do quickly just want to mention, when we do release the new update featuring the armadillo, there are actually some changes to the crab. The crab will now drop its claw when it actually pinches the player, because as you can see, it will now slowly walk sideways towards the player, kind of sneaking up to it, and it will actually eventually pinch the player. As you can see, dropping its claw, and it will actually lose its claw on the actual model, which is kind of cool. Once again, don't expect a download for the mod to be just yet, but there definitely will be one within the next few hours. I will definitely post on my Discord, and I will also update the pinned comment as soon as the mod is available for download. I just think we need to come up with a better model than that. So I'm going to spend a few hours working on it. But anyway, if you enjoyed, do leave a like and subscribe. And I guess I'll see you guys in another one very soon. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the third and final mob. Also, we will be actually updating the Trails and Tales Plus mod, hopefully this weekend, to finalize all 3 mobs and give them full functions, full purpose. And when we actually find out what mob loses the mob vote, the winning one will be removed when it's added to Minecraft, and the losing 2 will stay within the Trails and Tales Plus mod. So although they lose the mob vote and they won't be added officially, they'll be staying within the mod for you to always mess around with. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.